What's up, friend, and welcome back to another Marvel Superhero Standard video. Today we're going to have a look at the most frustrating deck to play against in the entirety of the Standard meta, Blue-White Prison. Now, this deck list has gotten some fantastic upgrades from the set, and I feel like this list has always kind of flown under the radar, and despite all of that, I keep having it be one of my best win rate decks. Currently had a 7-1 record with this deck list, but even the older versions for me have always done great. Now, Blue-White Prison, super underrated, so one of the reasons why this deck list is referred to as a prison deck is because you're trying to put your opponent into somewhat of a lock where they cannot really get out of, and it inevitably forces them to lose the game. And one of such locks is High Noon in combination with Jennifer Walters. High Noon is a 2-mana enchantment. Each player can cast more than one spell each turn. There's also an activated ability for 5 mana. You can sacrifice this enchantment and deal 5 damage to any target. It requires red, so that's why there's 4 starting towns in this deck. Jennifer Walters is a 2-mana 2/3. Your opponents cannot cast spells during your turn. So this kind of puts your opponent in a position where they can only cast one spell on their turn, cannot interact on your turn, and because of that, they can only cast one single spell before the turn gets back to them. And that spell gets denied, whether it is through counter spells, like the new We Say the Nay, a 2-mana instant, Teamwork 2, counter target spell unless controller base 2, counter the spell unless it's controller base 4 instead, if it was cast using its Teamwork cost. This card is perfect for this list because every creature in here is 2 power up. So the teamwork cost is so easily paid, and just a fantastic counter spell. And we also have cards like Aven Interrupter, which upon entering the battlefield exiles a target spell and it becomes blotted. And then you have Aang's Swift Savior, 3-mana 2/3. When it enters, airbend up to one other target creature or spell. Also another way for you to delay your opponent. Just incredibly frustrating to work against, but so great when you're the one that's making it happen to your opponent. And we're playing Jennifer Walters in here now instead of Voice of Victory, because Jennifer Walters has synergy with airbending. So you could airbend Jennifer Walters, and that makes it so that you can cast the backside, the Sensational She-Hulk, for 2 mana. So that flexibility I really appreciate. There's also an Avatar's Wrath in the main and 2 Avatar's Wraths in the sideboard as well, also making it so that you can airbend. So casting the backside feels a bit better than the mobilizing that Voice of Victory can present. Now, another somewhat frustrating card for your opponent to face is the Wondrous Wasp. So we are definitely a deck list that wants to fire off cards on our turn, but most importantly on our opponent's turn. So anything that has flash is really good in here. The Wondrous Wasp has that, and when it enters, tap up to one target creature, and it loses all abilities for as long as the Wondrous Wasp remains on the battlefield. Super valuable effect, really well positioned in the format. We're also playing another new flash card, King T'Challa, 3-mana 3/2 with flash. Whenever a player draws their second card each turn, you get to draw a card. That happens quite often in Standard. Yes, there are cards like Stock Up and stuff which don't draw cards, but there are still enough cantrips, Quantum Riddlers, Pulpit Roots, you name it, that still make King T'Challa trigger and a valuable card to play. And on top of that, it's another transform card that has that backside, so we could use our airbending effects to be able to get ourselves the Black Panther, a 6-mana 3/3 with flash and double strike. Prevent all damage will be dealt to Black Panther, and whenever Black Panther deals combat damage to a player, we get to draw a card. Now, many of ETBs in this deck list, whether it be through the Wondrous Wasp, Floodbit Drowner, Aang, or Aven Interrupter, so Skycoach Conductor is a great card, 3-mana 2/3 with flash and flying, enters prepared, get the all aboard instant where you can exile a target non-pilot creature control and return that card to the battlefield under its owner's control, allowing you to get even more of these effects, especially nasty on something like Aven Interrupter or Aang's Swift Savior. So the goal is simple. Deny your opponent everything, develop your board, win the game. It's such a fun deck to play to me. Very evil though. Your opponent is not going to be happy when they're seeing you queue into them with this deck list. But hey, you get a great win rate out of it. Great games. So let's get started. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and then I'll see you guys in the next video. Okay, what do we have here? Seam Rip, and then we're existing, kinda? It could work out though. Welcome back, Starting Town. You know, immediately here to annoy us. Meticulous Archive. Guess we're up against control immediately. Hopefully I can hit some lands. Yeah, Black Panther. Ooh. I do need to actually get the Black Panther alt cell too, but I need him to start cooking for us first, you know what I mean? Oh. We found a target. A Spicy Personify? What's that gonna do for us? Personify. They had Jennifer. Blink. But that doesn't give us the backside of cards, right? I mean, yeah, he needs to King T'Challa needs to actually get us a good amount of cards. Make me a believer, and then I'll get you the alt art. Promise. I probably am vibing with Skycoach Conductor here. Yeah, they have Bobless Jennifer. It's okay, it's good. It's good for Aang and Skycoach. I've just got Sky Coach as my blink guy. Okay. Yep. So what is this, like Jeskai control with mainboard Jennifers? Interesting. Pretty unusual, I feel. Jennifer. Hey, the little Bob. Yeah, Bob mogging there, Jennifer. It's true, it's true. I'm wondering how I need to handle their Jennifer, though, for real. I mean, obviously we cannot Aang it or Avatar's Wrath it, because we just helped them out. So we gotta be a little careful here. But also, I want to make sure to play things out at instant speed, so... Oh yeah, that's fine by me, man. Bob mogging is gonna be a new focal stim, yeah. Yeah, we can play on their turn, so... Use Child as removal. We're good at the moment. They just sacrificed theirs, so I wouldn't draw a card, I guess. Nah, you're good. Bob maxing. He's fierce. Okay, I see where they were going now. So are they playing like a Shiko transform deck? I think they are, chat. There's no way that control would play that much, you know? Honestly, I'm just gonna Aang it. Yeah, it's gotta be Shiko. Draw 3 cards here. I could get the backside of this Jennifer too, right? Or is it double? No, it's just 1 green. I think I'm just gonna hold on for now, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold on for now. Jennifer's backside in a comic style. I'm curious to see what it looks like in game, so... Ooh. Let's have a look here. Almost even tempted like flash in Black Panther's backside. I can do that too. Yeah, I'm gonna let this resolve, I think. Ooh. Nah, I could waterbend on Aang, but I think I'm just gonna set up a Black Panther. No, I know, like, welcome to Magic. Shit's crazy out here. Get the... Yeah. I'm gonna try it, chat. Ooh, Black Panther. Own it, you're a hater. Alright. Get it. Yeah, I was hoping for it too. Looks kinda sick though. Looks kinda sick. Rip T'Challa. I was thinking we were trying to get some value, but you know. It's a... Where the Jennifers are fighting. The girls are fighting? No! Just gonna Aang it. We still got the Bob. Yeah, the Bob is still there, so she's gonna win. She's the winning Jennifer. Okay, let's see what this does. I do think we lock them here with High Noon. We can hold on to Aven Interrupter. With the Bob. Okay, I mean that was really great. That was a good game. So what are they Yeah, I think you're playing a Shiko deck, right? Like, there's no way. The ultimate explosions point towards Shiko, like, She-Hulk points towards Shiko. It's giving Shiko. It's giving Shiko. Okay. Well, Shiko works with the graveyard, so I guess we could try those. Pile of good card. Yeah. Pile of good cards. Flash freeze could be valuable. In general, I think counterspells could be pretty good against them, but Flash freeze seems particularly nice. Are we gonna get any King T'Challa value? Is Wondrous Wasp good enough? I almost feel like I'd want more copies of Wondrous Wasp because I think the card is fire, but... Ooh, a Black Panther. Kind of a weird spot to be in. I definitely believe in those. Wasp turns off their Jennifer, I guess. No, that is true, but I also think we have other ways to deal with it, I guess. Yeah, I like Good Soul Flanker with like the blinking and picking it up and replaying it and stuff. Like, it feels like a good like, you know, anti-graveyard card to me because of the replay value. Is High Noon valuable enough? Like, they don't really feel like a deck that's like double spelling a lot, right? Like, it doesn't feel that way, at least. I feel like High Noon could be a cut, maybe. Maybe for like another Avatar's Wrath, that could be very nice if they flood the battlefield, but... High Noon does break up Shiko combo. Oh, you're right, actually. You're so right, it does. You're right, because Shiko casts, doesn't it? Very good point. I'm actually wondering if instead of Graveyard Hate, I just want to look into High Noon then. That seems better. Ugh, I need to cut a card. I don't know, man. I'm torn. I'm not sure how many cards they draw. I'll go 61 special. Well, she's here with little Bob. And if you sideboard with this deck list, you always wind up going 61 in match 2. I mean, yeah, it's just like the difference isn't even that like crazy anyway, and I want to go Jennifer, but I am worried about counter magic. So I'm gonna hold here. Bring a Drowner out there, see what happens to it. Could be a nice setup in the future. Probably try to flashing a Black Panther. Ooh. Let's try it. I think it's dead or countered though, but that's okay. I mean, at least Jennifer and High Noon stick now, which is pretty nice. I think I'm supposed to lock into it, chat. I could also hold up We Say Thee Nay, of course. That is pretty solid as well. But I think just developing High Noon while we can is pretty nice. Like, just lock him, yeah. Hit the Bob. Okay, let's try it. I'm worried about a board wipe, though. Yeah. Oh god. This diva, like, best investment ever. She keeps going, like, just returning. Queen. Daddy Dollars, like, buff working out right now. We love to see it. Alright, just gotta be careful now. What is that? Did you give me a bob or something? You told... Oh, Lord. Like, no, why do I look like Lisa Rinna? That's bad, bro. Is that my future? Nah, I do not accept that. What the hell is Aang doing here? Also, to have, like, 4 mana open, that's so awkward. But, okay, so if they hit me... Middle management. Like, I actually, like, talk to the manager vibe, you know? Yeah, I was gonna say, like, if you airbend Jennifer Walters, you get wrecked, not me, so... Bobblizzle. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'm supposed to just bounce that back into their deck, I guess. Runs HR like the Navy, please. Oh man, chat. I don't have the teamwork that I can pay, and I can only fire one. Yeah, it's bad, man. That's bad. Jump scare. Jump scare. Bobblizzle got the most fire green bean casserole. Bruh. Okay, so they played that for 4. We say the Ine is a bad counter spell. Like, drawing cards like this later on in the game sucks ass. Really bad. Water bending 8. Alright, I'm just gonna hold, I guess. I feel like it's pretty US coded. You can't do anything with that, Chico. You've been locked. Yeah, I haven't not ever had that. It seems it sounds very interesting to say the least. Kinda dead. Okay, feeling a bit awkward on this one right now, this matchup, I guess. It's good early, but we're so late into the game. I guess maybe we just threw it at an awkward time, I guess, chat. You know what I mean? Maybe we just found it at a weird time. First start in town, yeah. I cannot pay the teamwork cost, I fear. Well, Larson, did you see a better opportunity to play it out? I felt like we handled this game, right? Let's keep going. If he had a red, we would have been chilling. 1 card a turn, opponent. Who may be in danger. Alright, live, little fluffer drowner. You got this. Live! And it does. Let's go. Let's keep... You know, a little bit of blue-eye prison can fix many things, so I think it should be well positioned. Yeah, like Black Panther OC was diff, like it was really good. Alright, let's get the high noon up in here. Ooh, Badger Moican, dump your old hand onto the battlefield. Ooh, you mad. You know. Like 8 p.m. I'm like, damn, I'd like a coffee, bro. It's not happening right now. I'm looking at places if they're open. Like, it's not happening right now. Somebody save me. Is that one still open? Or whatever, just hold on to this for now. Not taking orders. Okay, fuck you then. Dang. Yeah, it's pretty hell. Tomorrow's gonna be 38 Celsius. I don't think I've ever in the history of like living in the Netherlands recall it being 38 Celsius like that. It's crazy numbers. Anyway, I'm gonna just let's go through here, chat. Yeah, I'm EU. Netherlands is playing at 1 a.m. too later today, so the entire country is like everybody's suffering. What should I do here? I mean, either's fine. I guess maybe just, Hang. Coastal City? No, it's just, there's like I looked it up or whatever. There's like a giant, like, heat bubble trapped above, like, a big part of Western Europe, so... There's like a giant heat bubble that's making it so, like, that's like ocean, like, heat is trapped inside of it. I'm gonna go Sky Coach. He helps regulate temperature. Nah. But yeah, the bubble is just making it so that there cannot be any clouds and just everything's like drying up. Go Gaze, thank you for the 3 stream streak, appreciate you. We get our heat bubble next week, yeah. After that it's gonna be like a massive like storm, and then it's gonna be at like average temperatures again. But at the moment, it's kind of crazy. Always worried about like the animals and stuff. Like humans can adapt a little bit, even though some people may not. But like the poor animals and shit, they're just not used to it. They don't know what to do. Saw somebody give a bunch of pigeons like a nice bath, and I was like, damn, I want to do that too. Bruh. Okay, I'm just gonna like all aboard Aang. Yeah, but Wimpy fucking destroyed her bath, so we can't do anything about that. Wimpy decided that the best action she could take was destroy her bath. So, GG. Hi, I'm Pigeon. Why are you watching me beg? Bruh, exposed. Wimpy is feral, yeah, she really is. If to throw a dog in a kid's pool. Yeah, but dogs is also like so sad. Like they can't even walk outside and shit. Like, I think this opponent is baiting me because like you want a Badgermon play, but what is it gonna do for you? It's gonna do nothing for you, man. I do like the idea of developing another creature here and just stalling them further, you know what I mean? But I am also like aware that they could slam in a rope roid at any point. Okay. Either way, I'm just gonna like block them still, I guess. So they're actually playing Jennifer. So they're actually playing Green Landfall, huh? Okay, so 4, 5, 6, 7 to Earthbend it. I could tap the Sky Coach and then swing with Aang, I guess. That works, right? Like, it's not gonna fuck me up. That's Waterbend 8. Hold on a minute, it's Waterbend 8. I was like, I thought it was Waterbend 7, it's Waterbend 8. So I'm just gonna swing with Sky Coach only and then flip Aang, I think. Sky Coach has vigilance at least, so do it on their turn, right? It's not restricted. Okay. Yeah, I thought it was 7 for some reason, but it's 8, so yeah. Alright. We're good though. Lido 150 stream streak, thank you so much. Yeah, opponent's just like, I fuck with Badgermole Cub. Even though this thing's been countered like 600 times. Badgermole, yay! Me and my homies. Alright, Aang has been waterbended. Whenever Aang in law attack, put a 1 counter on each tapped creature you control. Alright. Easy enough. Starting town, that's the green we need for Jennifer and High Noon, so that's nice. Now, does that mean I want to hold back with gens? Because it could be a 3-4. Opponent have to shove everything in front of it, though. We could take out Llanowar Elves and Badgermole Cub. Sky Coach doesn't tap. Yeah, it's a bit sad, but... I think the swing with everything is worth it, though. You shame, like, I mean, if the opponent wants to give up Badger and Llanowar and put their Demolition Field in front of it, like, be my guess, I guess. But I'm assuming they made Demolition Field the starting town to knock at high noon, though. Yo, what's up, Loki? How are you? Yeah, we'll just go for the pressure. They are doing that. Wait. The Jennifer is wild. What do you mean? She has a beautiful bob. She's got a beautiful bob. Okay, Pun's like, we're not getting through this. Nah, you weren't gonna get through this for a while. This guy. Avatar's Wrath pretty solid against that. Flash Tree's pretty solid against that. We say the nay. They may get too much mana too quickly. Put her in a freezer. No, we can't be doing that. She's cute. Wasp could be really good. Shala, probably not. How many cards being drawn, I guess. Jennifer, not really a lot of instant speed stuff. She's yapping. Like, oh my god, you freed me. 31 in your room right now. Yeah, it's 31 in this office too. We got this assassin. We can get through this for real. I like the idea of the Jennifer Walters like backside against mono green landfall. So I'm still somewhat interested in it, I guess. Disdainful Stroke is also interesting though, chat. This is such tricky decisions to be made, man. Alright, we'll try like this. I thought I heard like pretty good things at it when it came out, but maybe that's just the spaces I find myself in. Get rid of that Hallowed Fountain, I think. Yeah, I would make sure she has water. We got our apple a day. Is there no Moon Knight card? I don't think so. Maybe in a commander set. I draw. I love a good nasty horse girl song, yeah. Daredevil sure is working out his legs. Nah, it's true, it's true. He is not skipping leg day. He is not. Yeah, see, what we're not gonna do is slam Sapling Nursery. Get out of here. Oh, I did watch, like, part of, like, a WandaVision, and I also watched Agatha spin-off too. I guess I've seen some Marvel like content, I guess. Yeah, I offer her fresh fruit, but she doesn't want it because my grandma never gave her anything to eat, so she doesn't know what to do if I present her food. It's really sad. I've tried everything to fix it, but I think she's too old. Yeah, actual lyrical genius. It's true. Just drown her on Choco, maybe. Marvel's ruining Vintage. Wait, what? How? Oh, with the commander cards or something? Of course. Fantasticar is insane in Vintage. Whenever you cast a non-creature spell, you may have Fantasticar become an artifact creature until the end of turn. Whenever you cast your 4th non-creature spell each turn, you may sacrifice Fantasticar. If you do, create a 4/4/4 construct artifact creature tokens flying in haste. Damn, that sounds like it's gonna close the game out real fast. Workshop decks just purely get 4/4/4s on turn 1. Yeah, with haste, apparently. That's kind of ridiculous, not gonna lie. The Mox is in a fast mana, you can win on turn 1. Dude, that is so messed up. 16 power turn 1 is fair and balanced. Dude. That's crazy. They don't play this for standard, so I can imagine vintage. Yeah, like I cannot imagine they're running all these commander slop cards past vintage, man. Like, kind of crazy. I'm just gonna let that go through, I think. Even though them cracking the passage could mean I could still block the Choco, but Fixing power across bodies is rough. If it was one body, at least it's easy to deal with. Yeah, yeah. I don't want to necessarily say like the Corey Steele problem, but like stuff that it generates like so much value across the whole battlefield, you know. Somebody posted a magical line hand with double Mox, Black Lotus, Mana Crypt, Fantastic Art, and Ancient Tomb. The horrors. I'm just gonna pick up the Choco. Yeah, I think so. Defend the Rider. Oh, am I gonna regret that? I mean, I feel like this Chocobo is becoming scary, so hopefully I don't. I gotta look in a little bit, though. Like, we're kind of losing this race right now. I'm just gotten too many lands again. I think an Avatar's Wrath or something would be premium right now. Probably supposed to just cut the High Noons out of the deck, because I feel like they don't really get bothered by that, and just put in some better stuff, really. Sorcery Speed Defender Rider's kind of fun, though. Yeah, they can't do shit with that, but I had a feeling they were waiting on firing off something big. We'll see. They actually get nursery value, kind of sucks. Ing! Swift Savior. Save us, buddy. Rain could be a nice top deck. Our mana is working out right now with Anchorage activation and being able to hold up Aang at the same time. It's kind of sick. Okay. Let's see what happens. This is non-creature spell. Okay, just creature. That's fine. We can hit the forest. Do you have a favorite card from the set yet? I wouldn't say I do yet. I really enjoyed playing with the hero cards, though. The Boros hero deck we made was really fun. And I've really enjoyed Sentry. Sentry feels like such a... Like, the Sentry feels like it could be a black card. Because it's like so... yeah, I guess dangerous, right? Like, it's so... high risk, high reward, kind of. Like, if your opponent finds a way to deal with the Sentry, you lose to the Void and you're fucked. But if they don't, then the Sentry just solos them. Like, it's really cool. I like those, like... I like that design within Magic cards, which is also why black's my favorite color to play with. Like, things coming at a cost is pretty cool, I feel, so... Alright, opponent wants to move, because you need, like, instant speed way to deal with an Aven Interrupter? High risk, high reward, only life point that matters is the last one. Exactly, like, that's the cool way to... Okay, opponent really made me, like, sweat a little bit there, but we absolutely destroyed green landfall right there. Tier 1 deck in standard, by the way, we ate it up. First time we see the Wondrous Wasp. Probably try it. The Bob. You got a little Bob? Maro talked about this in a recent interview, actually. Some clever brews love working around downsides, but their data shows that mixing and maxing upsides has a much more positive reception across the player base. Hmm. Could we try Sentry in this deck list? He's a good win con. I think the sorcery speed stuff is kind of tough on it. Like, I don't feel like the list needs a win con, but it's not a bad one to try and work with. Okay, let's see. Fun fact, Aang chooses to be bald because he looks terrible with a bob. Whoa, that makes a lot of sense. Okay, so what are we looking at here? Elementals, okay. Yo, Menno, thank you for the 35 stream streak. Appreciate you. Thank you. Thank you so much. I did put Glorp on the thumbnail. Okay, we're just gonna have to be patient. We cannot fuel our opponent. Jane Foster in a list like this? Was that like the attack blink card? Summon Chikorita, let's do it. I still have to make like equipments at some point. Usually, like, you can do pretty good, like, holding off Spelementals, because, like, you know, they are, they need, like, targets for their shit to work, but his opponent doesn't care. They're just firing off all their stuff. Easy peasy. Going, I guess, dang. Hot girls. Bruh. Try to delete it. This is a tough matchup right now. Like, I need my graveyard hate for this one, for real. Maybe my high noons as well to just slow them down even more. I don't open up crab here. No crab, please. Okay. Crab, but we can counter crab, so that's great. Counter. Sweet. Winter Night Stories? It's fine. I'm probably just gonna have to put the Wondrous Wasp out there anyway. We tried to experiment with Simic Oculus. There's a lot of potential, or something like this. Simic Oculus? I've seen something similar like that before. It's pretty cool. Using to expel some Strix. Yeah, Wasp is a gorgeous, beautiful, gorgeous diva. Thinking the opponent has a crab though. I guess that's alright. He's dead. He fucking died. It's over. Okay, we'll just pass here. Kind of don't mind like trying to slow them down, but trying to slow down Spelementals, right? I'm also just dealing no damage at the moment. Awkward. Fuck, this makes me so sad. Power crept as hell. Yeah, a little, huh? A little Sky Coach action. Aang's a bit awkward against Crab. Yeah, Aang is a bit awkward in this matchup in general. I mean, giving them back, like, cards that they get discounted, like, anyway, right? Like, Aang even discounts Thunderflock and all that. It's not the best card at the moment, so... Aang's probably gonna have to get sideboarded out, I fear. Maybe we can still get value out of him for, like, the Aang and La vibes, but... Yeah, our sideboard gives us a fighting chance. Absolutely. Absolutely it does. Had a ton of fun with Grix's villains. Took to my paper logos yesterday. Proxy friendly. Very fun. Tilting my friends with it. Nice. Yeah, somebody else had like a 20 win streak with it in best of one or something, according to Untapped. Unless they did a little bit of manipulating. But yeah, somebody that got like fucking crazy with it or whatever on the leaderboard, the Nexus or whatever. It's like, dang. Pretty sick. They went crazy. I'm gonna airbend Jennifer. Get the mob in action. The pink pants as well, like oh, the cunty like neck scarf, like the tiny like scarf like that. I mean, it's just like absolute aura right there. Gotta bring those little scarves back. So classy. Maybe we don't have game one. Who knows? Is that what they're called in English? Okay. The Bob. Yeah. Well, if Sensational Shield can stick to the battlefield. That's what Fred from Scooby-Doo has. Makes sense, makes sense. I don't know, it's a word I've never really come across, I guess, so... New word unlocked. Yeah, the reach is really nice. I always thought, I think you type that with an E, I don't know, it's like the British like fucking event or whatever. I associate it with horses. That's different, I think. We gotta try again. It's kind of shitty, but I think if we ever have a shot at winning this, it's Jennifer. She-Hulk, I guess. Yeah, you're a little late. Bruh. Hope that works out. I gotta slow something down, chat. You know what I mean? I guess that's fair. Are they missing the reach? Jennifer! Jennifer! Look in, bitch! Okay, wait. So if I do 5 in the face, opponent goes 7. They're not force block though. I think I play it safe for real. I just want to get a little bob. I'm swinging. We have to be brave. Six. And can save us. I believe. Low state. We're gonna have to deny it. Oh my god, I told you guys, like, if game 1 is won, it's on the fucking... It's because Jennifer's carrying us, dude. This is a win. This is a forced block, and then we just deal the 4 into the face. Sensational She-Hulk, you fucking legend! Such a goated card! Voice of Victory or nothing. Voice of Victory couldn't do that. You know what I mean? Voice of Victory couldn't do that. Wow. She got hands. Yeah, she really does. You bent to and you had lethal. Yeah, but we had lethal like this anyways, because it's a forced block as well, right? So it's 4 into the face plus 2 from Aang. So, and now we're like holding up onto stuff anyway. Yeah, we had lethal either way, but this is the cooler way. Like, you force them to block and then you win with the ability. That's cool. That's like aura. Them sending the flocks into it was pretty silly. I mean, definitely was. Definitely was. Plus 1 extra for trample. We'll take another High Noon. Seamurp is a dead card. Base as an elemental would be valuable. Disdainful Stroke. Yes, please, and thank you. Avatar's Wrath. Wasp also doesn't have any value at the moment. Like, Aang was still cute as a way for us to, like, pick it up and replay, you know, Jennifer, but I'll keep 2 maybe. This may be the move, chat. This base up beats Thunder. It sure as hell helps. I mean, if they fucking, you know, it sticks around as a 4/5, that blocks, like, the Hearth Elemental pretty nicely. You make 2 1/1s as chum blockers, hopefully. You get some life. Like, it's decent value. Yeah, right after something that sticks. Doesn't, I mean, any Ghost Vacuum hand I'll keep, I guess. You know? Set it immediately. No annuls. No annuls. Sweet. Gotta be brave. Our Sorting Town and Aang are only ways to transform Jennifer. And Avatar's Wrath. That also gets you there. So yeah. Outside of us just also like really taking advantage of the front side of the card as well, which has been really nice too. Feels like setting up a High Noon would be a smart choice. They got the spell snares at the ready. Alright. We'll let it go. Ooh, chat, should I order some food? I have not really had anything to eat today. I low-key should, right? I'm like thinking about it, like, I'm fucking getting hungry. We're only like 2 hours in the stream. I'm not sure if I'm gonna live. I'm gonna hit this right here. Not much. I usually just end up like Going for the fucking, I don't know if you guys have it in America too, like the World Cup meal at the McDonald's, because you get like a cup with it. Get like a free cup. I'm not mad at that. I don't need to counter that. Nah, it's true, it's true. In Brazil, you don't get shit. I ordered one the other day and then they did not give me my cup, but they're really cool, so. The World Cup cup. You're not gonna get this. Okay. Yeah, I mean, you pay a bit extra for the cup, but not much. I'm rooting for Spain, but I'm also like, you know, I would also not mind to see the Netherlands go far, you know what I mean? I do wish them the best, so, yeah. It has to be, like... They're getting a little bit ahead here with, like, the... I want to hold up the disdainful stroke too, you know what I mean? But maybe we can still get away with just firing off on a road. Okay. I'm gonna need to do like a proactive getting rid of a sorcery speed card here. Okay. Yeah, I fucking saw South Africa versus like, or yeah, versus like Korea, right? Like, dang, dude. That was crazy. I saw that too. I was like, holy shit. Legends. Absolute legends. Ruined your non-monetary bets. No, I get that. Like, I don't think many people would have predicted that one. That's for sure. Oh, and it comes in play tapped. Kind of shitty. Alright, chat. I have ordered some chicken nuggies. Get 3 over South Korea. Dang. Alright, let's see what else they can do. We are in a pretty decent spot here, but we have to keep their stuff in check. Are you getting rid of my fucking diva? Okay, I guess they want to get the Opus trigger, I see. Right. There's nothing I can do to stop that, sadly. They're trying to take her down. The ward cost really just ruining us at the moment. I'm nervous about these guys. I mean, High Noon could help, I guess. It's crazy. Could be. That was a rode a horse, I guess. He rode a horse? That sounds so weird. Spell Elemental, pivot into Opus. Yeah, I guess so. You're still in Eddie Merc territory as well. Yeah, I don't think they did anything of it, like, really intentionally, I guess, but we just have to be really careful. We can get through this. I knew they had that fucking crab. I knew they did. I knew they did. So what's the move? We could Color Storm... We could Ang the Color Storm Stallion. Chat, I know I'm being, like, taking, like, crazy risks here. I know I am. These stat lands are killing us. Yeah, they fucking are. The mana has absolutely, like, ruined us this game, for real. Don't even have Gleaming Bastion enabled, which isn't too bad, to be honest. Like, it's still being able to tap. Gleaming Bastion is the least of our problems with what we've drawn this game. Air Temple was a worstie. Starting Town has been a worstie. Not the best. Another Hons. Alright, I'm just gonna Ang it. Yeah? The horse is here. We have a win, right? Or at least opponents can't swing at us here. Jennifer might go. Yeah, Jennifer with the bob, like... High Noon Cannon. Okay, wait a minute. So what are they trying to do then? How does this feel? Burst Lightning? Because, like, you can block a horse and go to 2, right? And then you have, like, Jennifer, Ang, plus Restless Anchorage, and you don't have to crack the High Noon. This turn they can, but on our upkeep they could. On our upkeep they could fire off a Burst Lightning and we die, so I fear we may have to double block this. And then we... Not with Jen. That's true, I guess. Not with Jen. Unless they have a way to deal with that. That's true, I guess. Without Jen... You're right, without Jen, with Jen they can't win. Is a voice of victory. I mean, I think there's numerous ways to win. You could double block it, Fire of High Noon, win. You could also... I think just blocking one horse is probably alright. Can't get spells on our turn. Yeah, they can't. I mean, they kind of made me believe they had a way to do it. They kind of made me believe they had a way to do it because of how, like, brave that attack was. But I guess I just did it for the sake of doing it, I guess. Okay, well, we 2-0'd Spell Elementals. I'll take it.